Hello and welcome to this Christmassy flow. It's going to be slow, like yin kind of. It's going to be cozy, cocooning, so if you want to light up a candle or keep wearing your socks, today you can. Any kind of layer you need to add, don't hesitate. There is a storm outside a bit, so I hope it's not going to bother the sound. And I hope you're getting into the mood of Christmas. And yes, let's begin. So we're gonna start in child's pose. You can come on your knees, big toes together, knees apart, and you're going to lie down, forehead on the floor. If your forehead doesn't touch, make sure you keep the block or any kind of prop, any cushion you have underneath your forehead so you can still breathe. Like this. Arms up in front of you. Try to have your sitting bones getting closer to your heels. Try to relax. Breathe through your nose. Slow down the breath. And because it's the end of the year, I'm going to suggest that you take some kind of insight and make a retrospective on your year, how it's been. What you're grateful for. The lessons you have learned. What you're happy is behind. And eventually what you're ready to implement for next year. What you want to start. New resolutions. We're going to send the arms and the upper body to the left, so we stretch the right side of the body. You should feel it in your armpit. Take some deep breath. And maybe because you're breathing well enough, you can go a bit further. Move a couple of inches, centimeters further. So you feel now the stretch also in around the waist and the hip. Observe how your breath affects the position, because your belly is moving, so you feel it against your left thigh, And very slowly, we're gonna come back to the center. Take a breath here. Feel the difference between left and right. And send your arms to the right. Keep resting your forehead on the floor. Feel the stretch in your left armpit. Maintain some length in your spine. Relax your hips back. Focus on your breath. And welcome any sensations your body is having. Accept pain. If you have pain, you're going too far. It's so important to be kind to your body. If you feel like it, and only if you feel like it, you can go a bit further. Listen to your breath. It's like taking your breath by the hand and walking along it. One breath, one step at a time. And slowly come back to center. And we're gonna come lying down on the bed, on the belly, sorry, on the bed, on your mat. Let's take a couple of breaths like this, just to notice the body parts in touch with the mat. So the top of the feet, knees and thighs, the belly, the chest, elbows, forearms, your palm, and we're going to place our arms in a cactus shape. So, cactus is like a cactus. And we're going to start stretching the right shoulder. So you don't move the right arm at all. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Bend the left leg and press with your left hand so you roll away from the mat without moving the right arm. If it's hurting, slowly come back and extend the arm like this to the side, the right arm. You don't see it, so I'm doing it with the left, but do it with the right. Okay. So once you're here, you try to relax your legs, because we're working on the shoulder, not on the legs. So it feels like a twist also. It's not even a twist, but you can feel it maybe in the lower back. But the feet should be resting on the floor. They should, if you don't grab a prop, a cushion, or a chair even, and rest your legs, your feet on that chair. Left arm comes up, towards the ceiling, if and only if you want to go further, and then left hand behind the back like this. And that's quite intense. If you're not used to it, maybe keep the left hand under the shoulder. If you feel like you can go further, breathe, place the hand behind the back, but you don't have to. Nobody's watching you. It just depends on how your body feels. So the right ear is on the floor, the right cheek. Some deep, nice breath. Relax the toes, the ankles. The legs. The pelvis. The belly. The back. The chest. Shoulders, your arms, your neck, your hands, and your head. Okay. Slowly bring that left hand back underneath the left shoulder and roll back on the floor as slowly as you can. Okay. Adjust yourself. Place both hands, both arms in cactus. And we're gonna do the other side. So keep that left arm as it is, palm down, right hand under the right shoulder. Turn your head to the right, like this. Bend the right leg, press the right hand, and roll away from the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Maybe to start with, it's enough. Relax the feet on the floor. The knees can touch each other. Both legs are like behind, so you have more weight, and it helps stretching passively the left front of the shoulder. Keep on breathing. Maybe if you want it, only if you want it, right hand up and right hand behind the back. Deep breath. Maybe your mind wanders again on the year that has passed, or the year ahead of you. What are you proud of? What is your next goal? Very slowly bring that right hand back underneath the right shoulder and roll onto your belly. Take a deep breath here, hands underneath the shoulders. we're gonna come into cobra. So both forearms parallel, pressing on the floor, elbows down, fingertips and base of the hands on the floor, pressing down. Each 10 fingertips are pressing down. Lengthen your spine and imagine you're going that side, that direction. It's not so much about going back, it's about lengthening your spine first and then coming up. And coming up as if the elbows are going to lift, but just before they lift, and you stay like this and you breathe. You can engage your glutes. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Enjoy the stretch. And slowly come down. Now, we're going to stretch the thighs. So, we're going to catch the left foot and make sure both knees are close to each other. The right top of the foot is on the floor, and you're going, if you already feel the stretch in your left thigh, very good, stay there. If you don't feel it yet, make sure that foot is not going to the side. It's going really on top of your sitting bone. So you press the foot down and you're going to send the left hip down into the floor, as if the left knee is going to lift, but you're holding it down. And you breathe. You should feel a nice stretch. If you don't feel it yet, maybe grab the foot with both your hands, work on the shoulders then, and keep pressing the thigh down so you lengthen that thigh. So the hip and the knee are towards the floor and the toes are getting closer and closer to the tailbone. Breathe. Keep your knees together. Enjoy the stretch. If you grab your foot with both hands, try to lift your shoulders and your elbows towards the ceiling, so you also keep the stretch in your shoulders and you keep opening your heart. And slowly release the foot, release the arms, take a breath. And grab the right foot, right toes, knees together. Heel closer to the buttocks. Pressing the right hip down. Feeling the stretch in the right thigh. Relaxing the chest, the belly, neck, face, legs. Keep on exploring, the same as you did on the other side. So you feel your right thigh lengthening, and the more you do it, the less tension you realize there is. It's so nice. Then when you're going to stand up and walk, you're gonna feel so light. Keep pressing the right thigh down, the right hip. You can try to send your knee towards the back behind you. Not up, towards the ceiling, towards the wall behind you. Very good. Slowly release. Take a breath here. We're gonna go into a downward dog, but an easy one with the knees bent. So you can keep the socks and you're not going to press so much for the back of the legs, but mostly for the hands. So you see my knees are soft, they are not straight, so you keep them slightly bent. You can bring your hands slightly closer to your feet. Generously bend the knees. Sending your tailbone high up towards the ceiling. And you look in between your thumbs, underneath your head, in between your toes, in between your knees, and at the belly button. Now you can start walking your legs. Try to bring your belly closer to your thighs. And slowly come back on your knees. And then let's come into straddle. So open up the legs. Then grab a block or a bolster if you need one. I'm going to show you some variations. Do really as your body feels like. So the highest position is like this. And it's very good because basically you keep your back straight. You try to pivot with the back straight. It's about the pelvis, then you lean forward like this. And if it's good like this for you, very well, stay there. If you want to go further, you can put it down like this, and then like this, or underneath the forehead. Basically, you can grab anything you have under your hand at home and see how you can adjust so it feels comfortable. I'm not warmed up at all, so I'm quite stiff. It's a bit early today, and I feel really tight. So don't hesitate to make some moves like me. Breathe deeply. Stay with your breath. Relax your body. From the top of the head to the tip of your toes. What do you want to let go of?
What do you need to forgive? What do you need to be at peace with? Keep breathing deeply through your nose. Are you relaxed in your arms and shoulders?
You want to explore and go even lower.
Relax your upper body, your chest, and your belly, your back, your ribs.
Very slowly, you're going to come out of the posture, walking yourself up with the hands. That was intense. Just I rested my forehead. Okay, slowly use your hands to bend your knees and bring your legs closer to each other. Really take your time. We're going to do figure 4 next to stretch our glutes. So we're going to lie down on the mat. Cross the left leg on top of the right. Catch your hands in front of the shin or behind the thigh if you can't reach the shin. And breathe. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Relax the face. Find a position where it's a bit challenging without being hurting. The more you breathe, the more you will relax, and the more it will be accessible to you. Feel your back pressing on the mat. Slightly more on the left side. Maybe once again, relax your face, especially in between the eyes, the lower jaw, the neck and the shoulders. You can roll a bit to the sides. Maybe bring the knee up. And slowly release. Change side. Take your time. Observe the sensations in your body. Catch the back of the thigh, of the front of the chin, the front of the shin. Breathe. Relax the shoulders and the face. Feel your back in touch with the floor, especially on the right side. You can rock a bit side to side. Up and down. And slowly uncross your fingers, let go of your legs, uncross. Stretch yourself out. Wiggle the toes and the fingers. Catch both your knees and make some small circles. You can cross your ankles or not, it doesn't really matter. And you can massage your lower back by drawing some circles with your knees. Oh, it's probably one of my favorite movements ever. I don't know if you feel that massage. The more you bring your knees up, the higher the massage feels in the back. Okay. From there we're going to twist. So keep both your knees like this and just drop them to the side on the left. Open up your arms to the side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Look towards the right side. And it's like you want to allow the right shoulder to get closer to the floor. And the higher your knees are, the more intense the stretch is going to feel. Deep breath. Feel the whole right side lengthening. If you want to go further, you can straighten the right leg and catch it like this with your hand. And stay there and breathe. Allowing the right arm to get closer to the floor. Last couple of breaths. Release the right foot. Come back up with your knees. Feel the difference between left and right. Turn it because I don't have enough space. It's the same for you. You just drop the legs on the right. Open up the left arm towards the floor. And breathe. Allow the muscles in between the ribs to gain more space, to lengthen, to relax. Turn your head to the left. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Your face is soft. So are the toes and the fingers. Allow the upper part of your body, your head, shoulders and arms to twist more to the left while keeping the whole bottom of your body starting from the belly towards the right. Maybe you want to extend the left leg, and catch it with your right hand. Some deep, nice breath. We've been reflecting and projecting a bit throughout this session. But the best place to be is the present. Hence the name. So release the right foot. Come back up with your knees. Once again, you can massage your lower back. Stretch yourself out. And you can either stay like this in shavasana or come up in a sitting position with your legs crossed. So I'm going to sit so you have a better audio, but really it's as you prefer. If you don't want to feel too flappy, I suggest you sit up. If you're okay with taking a nap afterwards, you can keep laying down. Okay. First, let's ground ourselves. So, feel your body parts in touch with the floor. Feel each muscle being relaxed, soft, and healthy. And let's focus on the present moment. So let's imagine you're sitting across from a fireplace and you're just watching the fire, the flames. Feel the warmth in your fingertips, in your body facing the fire. Let that warmth wrap you up like a nice blanket. Listen to the wood cracking, the sparkles flying around. Smell the burnt. Maybe you can taste a hot chocolate or warm coffee you just had, or a tea. Maybe you brush your teeth and you savor that taste that sits in your mouth. You just sit there or lie there next to the fire, enjoying the present moment. Slowly wake up your body, wiggle the toes and the fingers, move the wrists and the fingers and the ankles. Stretch yourself out. Take a deep breath in. You can yawn, opening your mouth super wide. Turn your head side to side. Curl up in the ball. Roll onto the side in the fetal position. And come up to sit. So we can close this practice. I'm going to release another video before the end of the year, another one, a special abs for the big meals we're gonna have in family. I hope you're going to spend Christmas surrounded by the people you love. I hope that you enjoy that class with me, that session. If you did, please put a thumb up. If you have any question, please comment. If you really like my way of teaching, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel so you contribute to free yoga online, and hopefully see you soon on the mat. Cheers!